and made it back. I actually filmed the moon tonight after I got out from doing the fire pit. I got my tripod because I could see the moon. And I thought I'm going to film the moon because it was so bright up there in the sky. It was really pretty. And there's many different theories about what the moon is. Some theories, some people describe the moon as being a hologram. Some describe the moon as being a Dyson sphere. Some describe the moon as being hollow. Some describe the moon as being plasma. Some describe the moon as being a living being. Some describe the moon as being a place where darkness lives. They do. On the dark side of the moon. There's many theories about the moon. And when the moon speaks, do you think we'd be able to hear it? Would we take the time out to listen to see if the moon is saying anything? I'm sure it speaks. Everything speaks in some form or fashion. The question is, are we listening? Are we listening? So I want to play the footage that I took tonight. And I'll show some pictures of the moon because it's really it's a very common object in our sky, you all. We've grew up with this moon. Some say the moon has been replaced by an imposter. So what really is going on with this moon? I guess time will tell. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I kind of liked the good evening, Susan B. Hello, everyone. I actually liked that music, that sound of the moon going up in the sky last night. It was kind of neat looking, neat sounding too, you all. It was, oh, this is the video right here. I'm going to get the moon speaks. When the moon speaks out of the way, you all. Then I'm going to slow it down so we can hear the nightness, the night sky, see what that moon is speaking about. So let's move this when the moon speaks out of the way. Well, I can probably make it teeny tiny. I'll put this when the moon speaks. I'll put it right up here. Then I'll make myself a little bit tiny too. Then I'll make the moon a little bit more tinier than me. That's what I'll do. You are we going to stay over here on the side and push this button at the normal speed. Hello, everyone. Yeah, let's look at this moon. When the moon speaks. I hope we can hear it. I can't hear it. This is a media source. I think I might have to go in here and turn on the properties of this media source. Advanced properties. Okay, we're going to get it, you all. Okay, we got it. Let's start it over. Okay, we got it. Oopsie. We'll look at it at normal speed and then look at it slowed down. It's freezing now. 100% notification. Well, Susan, I turned the filter on because it's literally a bright light bulb. It is. I'll have to move myself out of the way as it rises. Let me get myself out of the way. Whoopsie, Gina. Let's stick this one moon up here, maybe. Let's move this little one out of the way, too. Let's look at it. The birds sound so pretty. This was taken tonight. Sounds really pretty. Thanks. Happy Sabbath. Oh, another airplane. Wow, you see that? Except the one last night wasn't an airplane. Oh, there's something else flying across the moon. See it? It's going way down, flapping its wings. Yeah, I just darkened the contrast to the moon. If I didn't, it'd be a great big light bulb. Ah, celery stick in my Bloody Mary. That's funny. Oh no, Ash Linton. Oh, gosh. That's terrible. P900s tonight. Three minutes and around 30 seconds remaining of this footage. I got the oil done in my truck. I got the oil done in my daughter's car. And I got the oil done in my husband's Jeep. And I had to go to the store 2 times because he got the wrong oil and I didn't have the right filter for my daughter's car. But I got it all done. And it only took me a long time. And I performed some other maintenance on their engines too. I think it has longer than 3 minutes because I think I accidentally slowed it down a bit. That's wonderful, Mary. I'm not good with computers or math. Oh, that could work, Lawana. I could put that on a 10-hour loop. That'd be pretty good. Michael, honey, I use 5W30 in my vehicles, and my husband's Jeep uses an OW20. I'm not sure. There's many theories about the lights on the moon. You're welcome, Michelle. I think something's always looking at us and watching us. If it were not true, I would have told you so. Indiana. Thank you, Michelle Stone. That's a song, Michael. That was the end of that moon right there, you all. That was the end of that moon. I did take some other pictures tonight. Let's look at them, you all. We're going to look at the other pictures that we took with the camera, you all, when the moon speaks. Because we can. Oopsie. Gina, get off of there, you all. Let me let you see what it looks like. This is what it looked like outside. That's how bright the moon was in the sky, except it had a little bit more color to it. just like that, which is kind of, that's what it looked like in the southeastern sky. This is really strange. It probably isn't strange that the moon rises in the same area of the sun in the sky. Where the sun rises is where the moon rises. Isn't that something? You have to ask yourself, how can that be? But it does. And there it is. It's a nice object to film in the sky. It is, you all. Looks really pretty. Of course, it's something familiar, and it's not that frightening to look at. It really isn't. Actually, I think I'd rather look at the moon than the news. Rather look at the moon than the news. That's okay, you all. We can look at the moon instead of the news. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I like to go around the edges to see the moon. Yeah. Okay, this is what we saw tonight, the moon like this. It was like a 9-minute video. We'll go back to, don't let me forget to go back and look at the airplane that flew in front of the moon. Because one really did tonight. Because it went on the same grid pattern as it always does, other ones. Look at the multicolors that are seen here in this moon. And the theory is that it's a hologram. That's one theory, that the moon is a hologram. It's a Dyson sphere. It's hollow. There's many levels on the moon and stuff like that. But it's really pretty. It is. That's a really bright spot. Is what it is. And we were taught, you ever wonder what are all these lines going from this moon like that for? I'm getting tired. Excuse me. Another treat is the moon. But if we look close on the moon, let's look at the ridges of the moon. What colors they are. It's got some little black specks on it. You can see them on the edges of the moon. And some blue green, and it's like solid white. It's a really interesting subject to look at. It really is. That's what it looks like in the sky. It's that bright, and you can't really zoom up without adjusting the contrast to it. It's a 1938. A 1938 moon, you all, is what it is. It's pretty cool looking. I bet it looks good on a big screen TV, because just think you can just pause it and then you can just zoom up on it and look at it. I think there is some more adjustments. There are more adjustments that I can do to my camera. I had them all fixed one time, and then something happened, and they got messed up. But it would look really cool on a big screen TV. Oops, that's the end of those. It really is. Let's go. Oopsie. My throat wants to choke. I want to choke. I don't want to choke. I don't want to start itching my throat. One part of this had a something flying across it. Yes, you all. It did. Something flew across the moon. again tonight. And I don't remember where it was at. I think it was around this area. I don't know what it was doing. They've been spraying your skies all day. We had blue skies all day, more or less. Was it around this area, you all, that we saw the moon? With that plane flying in front of it? So I can't remember. I think I'm going to have to open something up. Excuse me. I'll find it. Let me I was talking, but you couldn't hear me. I'm sorry. I wanted to get this moon because there was something that flew in front of it, and it flew on the grid line that it normally flies on. The planes and the patrol planes, they fly on this grid line. I just got to find it because I want to see where was it at. Oh, because we can see, look, if when we come over here, I think okay, see it? It's right there. You can see it right over here. It's an actual plane this time, and it's getting ready to fly across the moon is what it's getting ready to do. It's you see it blinked. So this was a real one because it has a blink on it. Can you see it down there? Blinking. It's right over here. This is a real airplane. I've got to sneeze now. One moment, please. I held my sneeze in. I'm not going to sneeze. Okay, we're going to do this, and it's going to fly across. I think it's going to fly across. There it goes, right there, y'all. Isn't that neat? Look at that. So it's at the 333. It's when it's over here to the side, and then we bring it back over. You all, let's look at it. Flying across the moon. Isn't that cool? Wait, something else flew across too. We're going to go to that part of the video, if you all don't mind, where this flies across. There's also some kind of a shadow going up from here to here. Let's get over here. Let me put it to me. I want to slow it down. Let's slow it down. I want to see it in slow motion of where it happens. It comes over here. Uh-oh. This has been slowed down. Excuse me. I've got to find out which area it's in because I don't think it was this late. It's when I bring it over from the side. I want to find it, you all. I took it here and I kind of, let me see what happens here. If we see that, no, it wasn't over there. Okay. I think there's another time stamp, maybe. Oh, there it is. Let's get it right there. Okay, we're going to do it. It's pretty cool. It's like a snake. Does it looks kind of like a snake. Let's look at it really big, you all, with the sound effect. It looks like a snake, but I think it's atmospheric disturbances is what I think it is. Okay, let's do that again. We've got to do this. Excuse me. It's come on, Gina, you quit messing with that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep playing around with this thing. It's not nice. I know it's not. Yeah, that looked like an airplane. It's going on the same grid line that I normally see them on, and they don't deviate from it. Excuse me. There's also something that goes up through here. So that's the moon, you all. That is the moon in the sky, like right there. And I filmed it with my Nikon camera. Is what I did in the sky tonight. And it's pretty cool to see it in the sky because it's really easy to film. It is. It's quite easy. So I'm going to go. I'm about tired, but that's okay. My nose is getting red. I'm tired and need to go to bed. But I wanted to share that footage of the moon when the moon speaks because I think it does speak to us. It does through visuals and things like that. Everything speaks if you take the time to listen. It does. Even people's their movements, their body language, everything speaks. All right. So I'm going to go. Thank you so much. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. And yeah, it sounds like a good idea. If we had the moon in a loop, a continuous loop for like 10 hours, that'd be nice sleeping music, you all. It really would be. And I could do this on this channel right here if I put it to music where you can hear the birds chirping and stuff. If someone had difficulty going to sleep, it could be that way. That's okay, Raquel. Honey, you can watch it in a repeat. You can, you all. Have a wonderful evening, you all. Thank you, Susan. And if there's any other moderators on here, thank you too. Thank you all for your comments. Have a wonderful evening.